If you haven't heard of the world famous Mae Hong Son Loop, then stay tuned. Today I'm about to take you on one of the world's best motorcycle scenic routes on a very special day, right here in Northern Thailand. And if you have heard of it, or even experienced it yourself, the 1,864 curves cutting through the heart of Thailand's northern mountains, you know exactly what I mean when I say this is a ride like no other. But the ride today is much more than just the curves and the views. Today I'm inviting you to something truly special, a once-a-year gathering of riders to honour the expat bikers we've lost along the way. Right, it's 6:30 AM, it's daybreak. Last weekend we just came back from our 2,400 kilometer tour, and today I'm going to attempt the Mae Hong Son Loop, and that is over 300 kilometers away before I even start it. So being a little bit crazy today, but it's because of the memorial ride. I'll explain more on the way. Hear that bird song every morning. So the bikes was washed last night. The bike was washed and polished last night, all ready for show on the memorial ride. The bike's all loaded. I'm going solo today, so I can go a little bit faster, hopefully. And Google Maps is telling me 7 hours to reach my location, which is, I'm not looking forward to 7 hours. I'm hoping to get it done in under 6 or less. We shall see. Not that I wanted today, not at all what I wanted. But this is what happens when you travel over the mountains. Now I have certainly underestimated this trip, because it's only saying 200 kilometers, but it's telling me 4 hours. So that's averaging 50 kilometers per hour on this road. I suppose so, I'm not sure. But I'm running out of time. So yeah, just a tad wet. And it's still saying I've got 3.5 hours to go. This is the first time I've had to use the cover bag for the tank bag, but my phone is underneath there. It's still charging and I'm still navigating, so that's okay. I don't think we should drive over that. What do you think? And those electric cables are just dangling. How much rain have we had here? So that's 5 hours of me riding through the rain. I've still got 138 kilometers to go before I reach my hotel. And I've never ridden through so much rain for years. It just feels like I'm in Europe. with the trees and the mountains and the clouds, and so cold, absolutely so cold. My feet are soaking. Just look at that, stunning. Slippery when wet, yes, it certainly was. Just landslides everywhere. Fun in the wet, but now it's dry. Wow, it's fantastic. But I'm still hours away from my destination. Wow, that's just stunning, absolutely stunning. I made it. I'm a little bit late, but look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Is that an omen? Is that a signal? I'm not sure.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo.
And rejoice on the lives of everybody people in the witness.
I think I'll speak for everybody here just to say a big thank you to the guys that are on the committee. Just make yourself known, wave your hands around, because it takes about a year. Well, it takes a year to put this together every year, and they use their own time and cover their own cost to do that. And also thanks to Big Bike Tours as well for their very generous support. But yeah, just thank you for everybody that.
So last night we had a little party, a little buffet. I did keep that private, and most people are sleeping off, but Teacher T has to be up early doors to travel back to Chiang Mai. Well, these boys are hungry. No, sorry, I've got no food for you. So there is the Chedai on top of the hill. This is where we stayed, and here are our fallen guys on the Chedai. A photo of them all. And this is the 16th year of this event. If you want to join this event, you are more than welcome next year. I will put a link in the description. If you're a serious biker, you like to ride in Thailand, especially the north, I think you're welcome to join this group, and I think you're welcome to attend this yearly event in Mae Hong Son. So this is where the market was last night, all along this street, and people were just eating around the lake. And it was a very special, beautiful thing to see. Mostly Thais, not foreigners, believe it or not. So very nice, relaxed evening out, cheap food. Right, it's sunrise. You know what that means. It's time for Teacher T to hit the road. So we did book the whole resort last night. The club booked the whole resort last night. A lot of people have left before me already this morning. A nice old Harley. And look, that looks like my Bikeology backrest. But it's not, obviously, but that's where they've styled it from. And it's so practical for Mrs. T. Himalayan 411. He's got a seat pad on there. Oh, that's very comfy. Okay, I'm just liking this this seat cover to keep it dry. Obviously they got the stitching there, the same as my seat.
Maybe keep the cats off.
And keep the cats off, yeah. So what a great idea. I have to get one of those made for my bike, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Triumph Scrambler. Very nice. And this is yours here, right? Honda CBX 500?
Yeah.
I did have one. I did own one.
Yeah.
For a while. I just found it too tall for me.
Okay, yeah. I've got a Versys. That's a lot taller.
Oh, you got the Versys, which is taller
Yeah.
again. Okay. There's the Honda NCX 750. It's not a fuel tank. It's a helmet box, believe it or not. Ducati Scrambler X. I don't think I've seen one of these before. Too tall for me, unfortunately. Look at that. That's my waist height. I couldn't get on that. Kawasaki. That's the same engine as the... That's the ER6, right? I think that's the ER6. And that's going to be the same engine as the Vulcan S. That's why that Vulcan S makes so much power and so high revving, because it's a racing bike engine, really. Triumph Bonneville T120, very nice. That is very nice. That's one bike I haven't really ridden much, is a Triumph. I think I'm going to have to start doing reviews on Triumph soon, because that is a very nice looking bike. Ah, YSS shocks. I think I know whose bike this is. Mr. Robert. So my tripper is telling me 7 hours 39 minutes, different than Google Maps. Obviously they're allowing for a motorbike, but again that's without stops. So I will trust Google Maps, and that will factor in my stops hopefully, and a bit of filming on the way, because it looks like we're in for a really good day filming today. The beautiful town of Mae Hong Son. I absolutely love it here. I can't believe it's taken 20 years for me to come here. There's our Chedai, right up there. So very fitting, very nice. I suppose the first thing I need to do is get some fuel. I'm on 237. Max I can do is about 300, I think. Bon voyage, thank you. I think it's going to be a good journey with these views. Look at it, amazing. So that was just under 10 litres at 244 kilometres. So what's that, 25 kilometres per litre over those mountains getting here. That's not too bad at all, actually. Very good. So one more fuel stop before we get home. It's only 400 kilometers, but it's gonna take me 8 hours. This is a temporary bridge because the old one got washed away with the floods. Yeah, you can see the old one there. Now the riverbed's dry.
What a difference a day makes. Yesterday it was rain-soaked roads and thick clouds, but today the skies are clear and blue, the roads are quiet and open. It's like the mountains have rolled out a welcome just for this ride. This is the kind of ride where you can let it all go. No noise, no distractions, just you, the bike and the open road. Here, in the heart of the moment, all the worries and stresses of life fade away. It's just here and now, each corner ahead bringing something new, each turn offering a little more freedom. This is what it's all about, the road, the ride and the freedom to truly enjoy every mile. What an awe-inspiring road this is, and what a perfect day. 16 hours in the saddle within 36 hours. Usually that would be pushing it, but not today, not on roads like these. It's days like this that remind you why you ride. Every turn, every mile feels like a gift, like the road itself is keeping you company, pushing you onward. this weekend's experience is one that will stay with me long after this day is done. Coffee and brownie time. Last weekend we got back from the long trip to Hua Hin and back, 2,400 kilometers. This weekend I thought it was going to be an easy ride. Naively I thought it was going to be an easy ride because on the map it doesn't look very far, right? But it's taken me 8 hours to get to Mae Hong Son from Chiang Mai, and it's going to take me 8 hours back today. So 16 hours riding on my weekend off. I'm going to be shattered on Monday, absolutely shattered. But it was a lovely event, a really lovely event, and it's just nice that friends remember friends when riding, right? Forever riding.